Hello Internet, and in today's episode, Rose and myself head out on a road trip to North Wales. We stop off randomly in Shropshire in an overnight location at a closed down campsite, which we weren't expecting, and then a second night overnight in Wales as well. So yeah, so grab some drinks, some snacks, sit down, get comfy, and come along and enjoy the ride. We'll see you soon. In front of me here is the Garrick Inn, which is the oldest pub in Stratford-upon-Avon. The van spot's location that we were given, all along that stretch of road now, at every parking space or every possible opportunity for pulling over and parking up, now has signs on it saying that no overnight camping. Right, or left, everybody? I want to go left.
Which way does the route say?
Welcome to the medieval market town of Stratford-upon-Avon, and of course the birthplace of William Shakespeare. In front of me here is the Garrick Inn, reportedly the oldest pub in Stratford-upon-Avon, dating back to the 1400s. Also reportedly, you can come back on a night time and share a drink with some of the old past occupants who have long gone. Now the Garrick Inn has been an inn in its current Elizabethan half timber state since 1718. The original building on the site, the exact date is not known, but it's believed to be around 1596, with some parts dating back to the 1400s. So do these date back to 1200?
The wall paintings were done using money from Hugh Clopton's will of 1496.
Right.
So sometime around 1500.
Wow.
And this has been standing since 1262?
1269, the
69 years.
bit. Where we stood would have been a timber frame building, a factory and a hospital. And the guild chapel itself was quite small because it was just for a priest to say prayers for the souls of members of the guild.
Okay.
And you paid to be a member, so that your soul would go that way, not that way.
Okay.
Come the day of judgment.
So it was paid entry, basically. Right?
Yeah.
Paid entry
And
to heaven.
clearly that was a lucrative thing, because Stoneleigh gets built in 1450
Yeah.
or thereabouts.
Wow.
Some serious history. I've got to go stand in the really old bit.
You're going to stand in front of the not so old stained glass, which when you read the inscriptions you'll see what I mean.
Oh, really? Oh.
Look at the central one.
So when was that put in then? The glass?
Well, this stained glass is 1960s and 70s.
Oh, is it really?
That's recent.
Which is why it's to the honoured memory.
Yeah, of John F. Kennedy.
Yeah.
Which is a bit of a giveaway. It's not medieval.
Yeah.
Yeah, still stunning though.
It is. It's very nice. It's a chap called Harold Vernon Spreadbury, who retired to Stratford. He's a stained glass maker. He worked in London on war-damaged churches and in America, specifically the Peachtree Church, Atlanta, Georgia.
So interestingly, the chap that we just met in the Guild Chapel is part of a project that drills into the wood in these historical buildings in Stratford upon Avon and date the building when it was built. So they take a core of the wood and they look and find a record of when it was felled, the wood that they've used to build it, and then they can date the building right back into the 1400s. So he was telling me there's a shoe shop down here. It was something like 1472. And he showed us the car actually that the guy pulled out of the wood beam.
Hello everybody, so you join me in the historic market town of Ludlow, and to my right here is, if I can get it, to the right here is Ludlow Castle. Unfortunately we can't get any closer than just walking around the outside today. It's only open at the weekends and we are here midweek. But just a couple of facts about Ludlow. Ludlow town only came into existence with the building the castle in 1086. So the town was planned during the 12th century, and the town was actually planned around a grid system. So neither Milton Keynes nor New York were first. Seems like we got a grid system in way earlier. In 1461, Edward IV made the castle royal property and granted the town a royal charter. It's amazing how much of this property still stands today, and to think that over 1,000 or nearly 1,000 years ago, people were starting to build this. And all of this structure and all of this detail still remains. I think we'll be back over a weekend to have a proper visit and a tour around the castle. I mean, it's got such a historical significance, especially through the War of the Roses and the English Civil War. Anyway, being as we can't go in a tour around, might as well crack on. I'll see you soon. Well, Rose is just double checking on van spots now, but I think this might be our spot for the night. Take a look at this. It's a bit random, but I'm loving the scenery. Well, I'm guessing by the fact that I've just found a no camping or caravanning overnight sign that this isn't the spot, but I still wanted to come and have a wander anyway, because, wow, just beautiful. I mean, it's still stunning, right? I don't mind whether we're staying here overnight or not, it's just lovely to see. Look at these hills. What a spot. Oh, we've even got some friends. Hello, friends. Hey, yeah. Hey. Hey, yeah. Oh, you're just beautiful, aren't you, hey? Hello. Hey, yeah. Hello. Oh. How pretty is this? Mountains in the background, horses in the foreground. Just stunning. Hello, mate. Can I stroke you? Hey? Oh, yeah. Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Oh, you're pretty. Hello. Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're cute, aren't you? Oh, you're cute. Hello. You need a haircut, mate. Hello.
So van spots failed us slightly because it took us to a place that you can't actually camp, but luckily we found a local campsite that's prepared to let us stay on their land, even though it's out of season and they are closed. So just heading there now. But it does mean that we can cook without worrying about it, so happy days. See you soon.
Well, we finally arrived. Not exactly the same location we were planning on. So it turned out the van spots location that we were given, all along that stretch of road now, at every parking space or every possible opportunity for pulling over and parking up, now has signs on it saying that no overnight camping. So unfortunately, we couldn't stop where we wanted to. But literally 10 minutes down the road was a campsite. I'll put the name of the campsite up because they've been really helpful. It's out of season, so they are closed. So they weren't supposed to be taking anybody in. However, we explained the situation to them. They were more than happy to help out. The showers aren't working because they're off for the winter season, but the toilets are still working. So we even have toilets as well, and we've got a nice safe place to camp the car overnight and just chill out and relax. We've even got a bit of a breakfast bar area here that we can actually stand and cook everything at. So yeah, bit of a luxury really. So the plan is tomorrow we'll get up early. We're still in Shropshire at the moment, so we'll get up early and we'll head out towards Wales. We're heading to North Wales, so we'll drive straight there in the morning and hopefully get out and have a good hike and explore. So yeah, last time we came to Wales, it was the first time Rose and I have been to Wales at all, but that was South Wales. So this time we said we'd try and make it to North Wales, have a bit of a road trip and see a few places on the way and just have a nice couple of days away. It was actually Rose's birthday yesterday, so that's how we ended up coming away and coming over here. So yeah, just a couple of days away, relaxing and enjoying the countryside. So for tonight's feast, Rose has chicken fajitas and I have a venison steak and vegetables, which I'm really looking forward to because I'm starving.
I'm starving too.
And apparently Rose is starving too, so we need to get on and get this cooked. 2 burners today. I do like the luxury of having a car with all your gear in it. Bring as many chairs, burners, camp beds, whatever you want. So much easier when it's not on your back. In fact, I've only used this second burner once, which was on the Christmas video when I did the Christmas dinner.
Nice.
dinner for the night. Not exactly slumming it. Fresh chicken fajitas for Rose. Fresh veg and venison for me. Definitely not slumming it. Okay, so we're going to get stuck into this and then we'll be setting up camper car. I'll see you in a minute. Right, so that's camper car set up for the night. This may be one of the last times that we actually see camper car set up. Rose and I have decided that we're probably going to do a few more trips, and we'd like to do some longer trips using our transport as a place to call home for the night as well. So I think we're gonna have a bit of an upgrade, but we'll talk about that more in the future. Anyway, so yeah, camper car is set up for tonight. Current situation is we have a mat. Is that we have 4 mats on the bottom. We have an actual mattress mat on top of that. Then our inflatable hiking mats, and of course our sleeping bags inside. So yeah, we've got all the blinds up now around the windows, so we've got some privacy. Should be a cozy night. I'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, internet. It is another glorious day in Wales. Look at that lot in the background. Now, I don't think we'll be getting up into the snow-covered peaks today, because to be honest, it's barely morning. We've had a bit of a lazy morning this morning, and yeah, there's not much morning left. So we're going to go grab a quick drink, maybe a coffee somewhere, and then get out and have a little look and have a little explore. But what about this, guys? Hi guys, so you join us now on the precipice walk in the Snowdonia range. Looks like it's going to be a pretty impressive walk with lots of sights. I believe to the north we should be able to see Erie, and off to the west we'll be able to see the Rhinogs. There are, of course, other locations south and east as well. Wales is not an area I know, not little, I know nothing of. This is Rose and I back there. Rose and I starting to explore Wales and get to know Wales. I think this might be a location that we come to often by the looks of it. We've only this is our first trip to the north of Wales, and already, I mean, just from the drive through, it's just stunning. It lives up to everything as expected. But it is late on in the day of day 2. We had our first overnight in Shropshire. Drove through to the north of Wales today. Just went for a bit of lunch and a nice coffee, and we're gonna have a nice couple of hour hike on this principal trail. It's only about 6 kilometers long, I believe, so nothing too taxing today. Just a bit of a brief visit to North Wales, just to see what we think, really, and maybe plan some adventures going forward. Let's crack on with the principal walk. I'll see you soon, guys. Right, or left, everybody? I want to go left.
Which way does the route say?
They both go the same way. And the route says right. I race you to the top. And I'm pretty sure she's walking quicker than we were just now because she wants to beat me to the top. I seem to have chosen the steep bit. Oh, look. She's definitely speeded up to come around that corner, right? That was definitely further to walk than my route. I'm starting to think somebody's competitive here.
Got a lead.
I got a lead. You saying I need to be on a lead?
Yeah. Quite steep. Not as steep as the Lake District.
Okay folks, so the ascent begins. Ladies first. Already getting some views. I can't tell you how quiet and peaceful it is here. You could hear a pin drop. It was a bit breezy when we were on the way here, but I don't know whether we're sheltered right now on the side of the hill here from the wind, but there's absolutely no wind at all now, which is lovely because the wind was really biting cold. But without that, and now the fact that the clouds are broken and we've even got some blue skies, I think this is like the only day this week that it's not raining. So yeah, very lucky this time. Bitterly cold, but boy, yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, what's not to like?
Wow, that's gorgeous.
Take it steady, no rush.
Take it steady, no rush.
Yeah, like, as you can see the coast as well. Does this count as a scramble if I do this?
Don't fall off.
Wow, can really get to see the coast now. I've said it before many times, and I'll say it again. I love the people that you meet when you're outdoors in nature. Now, we've only seen three people so far since we've been out on this hike. One random guy, sounded like he was from the northeast actually, just stood and chatted with us for a while, gave us loads of information on the area because he lives in the area now. Gives us loads of advice and hints and tips. And then we've just bumped into a couple who flew over here in a microlight, or the guy flew them over around the area, and they were just randomly bumped into two people who started telling us about their hiking experience and flying around in the area in a microlight. I mean, can you imagine what it would look like around here? Just unbelievable. I love the people you meet when you're out hiking. Just like-minded, kind-hearted souls. And what a place to meet lovely people. The world is not as bad as they make it out to be. It really isn't. And when Rose and I start expanding our travels to further afield, to further countries, we're going to show, as many of us have in the past, that it's exactly the same in every country. Everywhere has its bad people, but everywhere has its fair share of warm, kind-hearted, helpful souls. And that's what we want to meet on this channel, right guys? Lovely people to share some lovely locations. Welcome to Wales!
Something in the air is changing. Have you seen the sky tonight? There's a small chance we could make it to save our home in the big world. And if you like, we can go tonight. Find a last star in the morning light. And if you like, we can go tonight. Before the world goes down. Before the world goes down. Something in my mind is changing. When did we lose every bit of trust? It's getting
Now how would that be a nice view to wake up to in the morning? I think I need to come back here with a tent.
for it all to turn around. And if you like, we can go tonight. Find a last star in the morning light. And if you like, we can go tonight. Before the world goes.
Hey babe, fancy a dip?
Not today, it's too chilly. But if you want to see a dip next time round, message in the comments below. See you soon. Are we there yet? Legs are weary, knees are throbbing. Time to go home.
Before
Okay, so some of you might think, I'm sure she had fajitas last night, but those that know me, you'll know fajitas is part of my staple diet. I'd have them every night, but I'm not allowed. Pete said no. But while we're camping, when you've got enough ingredients to make it 2 nights in a row, happy days.
I said she'd have fajitas again, didn't I? Flame grilled. On this cold winter night, everything fell into place. The air crisp and still, the only sound the crackling of logs in the fire pit, sending sparks into the cold night sky. My wife and I, side by side, the warmth of the fire wrapped us in a cocoon against the chill. We spoke softly, not of anything in particular, but of everything that mattered, the little things that make up life. Our conversation flowed with laughter and gentle pauses, interrupted only by the sound of our friends' voices on the phone, sharing stories and moments of their own. The distance between us and them didn't feel real. Their laughter felt like it was right there with us, adding to the magic of the night. As the fire crackled, we turned our gaze upwards, eyes drawn to the vast, endless sky above. The stars shone brightly, and the clouds drifted lazily, painted stories across the heavens. There was something grounding, something peaceful in the way that the world moved around us so slowly, so gently. For a moment, it felt as though time itself had slowed down, giving us this perfect pocket of peace. As we sat there, savouring the feeling of being in the moment, I couldn't help but realise how rare and precious it was. These are the moments that matter, the ones that fill you with a sense of connection to everything around you, the ones where you're not rushing to the next thing, but you're simply here, breathing, existing, feeling grateful for the simple joys, and in that quiet space, we found everything we needed. Together, with the fire between us and the stars above, we were reminded that life is not just about what we do, but how we are, how we show up for each other, and how we embrace the world around us, how we savour every minute of feeling alive.